when I realized my friend was never really my friend. I had this friend we'll call Debra. She called me one of her best friends, and we had been so for a number of years. Over these years, we had a lot of fun together. A lot of laughs. Lots of secrets shared, and some great times. She also had many struggles and situations that she needed support for along the way. I was there for all of it, and happy to do it, because I'm a good friend, and I loved her. It's what any good friend would do, right? Fast forward to when I finally needed her as I was going through something traumatic to me, and guess what? She was nowhere to be found. For months. When I finally hear from her and try to get some support, she cuts me off to talk about her and the current drama she was experiencing. It was in a way in which she seemed to be trying to one-up me. I felt defeated, so I just went with it and let her talk. About a month later, the same thing happened. I was truly baffled as I couldn't understand why she didn't want to hear me out or even care that I was hurting, especially when I had always been there for her. About a couple of months later, she reached out to get together, and I was determined this time to finally seek her support. After she talked about herself, I started to share what I was going through, only to see that she had a glass-eyed look, as if she was going through the motions of listening and not really interested. Noticing this, I stopped and very nicely said how our friendship is important to me and I need her help to work through something that has been weighing on me. I let her know how my feelings have been hurt, as I have really needed her and haven't felt she has been there for me. I mean, you should be able to talk to a friend about this because we're adults, right? Well, that would be wrong. She proceeded to make every excuse when suddenly something in her face shifted. She got so angry, tried to turn it around on me, and left the restaurant and me sitting there in tears trying to figure out what the heck had just happened. In that moment, as I wiped the tears away, I had an epiphany, and all of the red flags over the years slammed me in the face. I saw all of her drama and realized that she had mostly caused it for herself. Everything was always someone else's fault. She was never willing to look at what may have been her part in anything. I also saw how mean she had been to other people, just not to me. And she had a problem with just about everyone I liked. I even found out after I removed her from my life that the majority of my friends and family didn't like her. Seriously, they all had something to say about it. I wish they all would have let me know this before. I was also slammed with the fact that I was the friend in this relationship and she was the user. Well, all of my feelings for her in that moment simply disappeared. I no longer cared. No hatred, no anger. Just done and gone. I walked out of that restaurant with a big weight off my shoulders and a much lighter heart. And the thing is, I truly wish her no ill will at all and hope she finds the happiness she is seeking. The moral of the story is, when someone shows you their true colors, believe them. I would much rather have a few true friends than a lot of false ones. Quality over quantity. It makes for a much happier life. Thanks for letting me share.